Hey friends, this is the Bev Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're going to can apples in syrup. Okay, here I have my big canning pot, and it's got boiling water in it. And first we're going to blanch our apples. Again, this year we got a bushel of deer apples for $7. Not all of them made it into this basket because they're deer apples. They're just grounders. For that price, our pigs get an awful lot of peels and cores and crushed apples. Now we're just going to blanch these in boiling water for no more than 3 minutes. This is just to set the flavor, okay? Because if you don't blanch your apples, over time they will lose their flavor in their jars. Now, you've seen me make apple pie filling, and I'm not doing that this year for one simple reason. When you have canned apples and syrup, all you have to do is drain off the syrup, add your cornstarch or your potato starch and your spices, and daub your apples with butter, pour them in a pie shell, and pour the syrup back over it, and Bob's your uncle, you got an apple pie. But if they're just canned in syrup, you're not limited, okay? You're not limited to what you can use your canned apples for, all right? So when these are done blanching, I'm going to strain them and we're going to get on to canning them. Okay, here are our lids in hot water. Here is our pressure canner with a rack in the bottom. We're going to use it as a boiling bath canner today. Here is our crock of simple syrup. It's a different color because I use organic sugar, but I'm making this a simple syrup of 1 part water, 1 part sugar. And here is our blanched apple. Our jars have been washed, rinsed, and baked in a 215-degree oven for 15 minutes. We're just going to fill up our jar with apple. After I blanched them, I went ahead and put them in the strainer, and then I just poured cold water over them. Okay, I'm going to pop those apples down, and we're going to fill the jar up to 1 inch from the top. We're going to debubble. And my apples are a little bit brown because I let them soak overnight in water and lemon juice. Always, always wipe your rim and your threads with a clean cloth, hot lid, and into the boiling bath canner this goes. When the canner's full, we'll be back. Okay, we have 7 quarts in here. Just enough apples left to can a couple of pints for my son's winter care packages. When this comes up to a boil, we're going to set our timer and we're going to process these jars for 20 minutes. That would be the same for quarts as for pints. So we'll be back when they come out of the canner. And there it is, folks. 7 quarts or liters of apples and syrup and 3 pints. Those go in gift baskets, usually for my sons. And guess what? Because I used deer apples, and even with organic sugar, these quarts cost less than 75 cents a piece, and these were 38, or roughly thereabouts. This is the Bev Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying, deer apples ain't just for deer. Take care, bye-bye.